head to the sky. Youngins, but we focus, working out and coping, bidding, always joking, eyes on the prize. Commissary bloated, doing all our homework, gates about to open. Came out on the same thing, had to get it back, living.
Champion! We remain here. It's your boy J Black, aka Black Man. Shake my hand. I have Mr. Shake the Building in the building, Mr.
We here. How you doing, sir?
Good.
Appreciate you having me.
How you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. We back at it, you know?
I know things have changed.
Feel a little different, you know?
People.
Feel a little different, you know? It is what
we both feel a little different. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact.
URL has announced the card, Homecoming, which
means
means that they have not been in New York for a while for larger events. And they're here, and they brought Murder Mook with them, as well as Geechee Gotti. But I made a statement. People can correct me if I'm wrong. I foresaw that this would be better than SM12. Off rip, knowing what you know, and seeing the cards both at face value, what do you say to that statement? Do you think it's better, or do you think it's not?
It's tough because we've already saw what Summer Madness.
That's true.
Gave
it's kind of
us.
cheating.
It is kind of cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's just tough. Off rip.
On paper, let's do that on paper.
Man, I might low-key say Homecoming. I might say Homecoming. I don't know if it's because I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's because, you know, Summer Madness is kind of in the rear view right now, or they're back in New York.
I think that adds to. I feel like when I made the statement,
there's like a mystique to it right now.
Urban Plaza is like, it should be on the card as well. It should be like Murder Mook versus Geechee Gotti, this versus that. And it should say Urban Plaza.
They got to put Urban Plaza on the next card. They got to put Irving Plaza somewhere in the next flyer. I mean, you got Murder Mook and Geechee as the headliner.
Yes.
What are we doing? Like that's a bigger headliner than Surf and JC.
Free to wave,
free to wave, free Sue Surf. Absolutely.
I said the same. I said
it's a bigger headliner.
Okay, with Murder Mook versus Geechee, you can say I like to cancel it out, right? So for me, with Murder Mook versus Geechee Gotti, you can cancel out Sue Surf and JC, or you can cancel out Easy the Block Captain and Calico. Right, and I believe, respect to Tay-Rock and Swamp, I think that's a better matchup than Tay-Rock and Swamp completely. Yeah. So once you go by the process of elimination like that, you have either Cal and Easy left, or Tay-Rock and Swamp, and then I feel like the rematch between Chess and Shaka and Shook, y'all wasn't rocking with that heavily before what happened. Danny Myers and Fonz, y'all wasn't rocking with that. So to me, SM12 only had like 3 matches that y'all was going crazy over. As opposed to this card, which y'all have more matches y'all going crazy over. K-Shine versus Jack Boy.
This is one of them ones,
asking for it. They've been going back and forth since February.
So you could even say that's like a Tay-Rock and Swamp situation.
Cancel that out. Yeah. Jazz and Vixen.
Yeah.
Y'all been asking for that for the past couple of months.
I'm really looking forward to that one.
Come on. Then Murder Mook versus Geechee Gotti, I just think we have a little bit more to go off of. On top of that, we had, I think Fake Outrage. I like the matchup. I think it was Fake Outrage. Kids saying Stumbles.
What was the Fake Outrage?
People,
they don't belong on this card?
No, when it was supposed to be SM12, they're like, y'all supposed to SM12, what happened? Right. I see what's going on. So now y'all have that matchup, which y'all was mad at. Some of y'all. So it's like...
That matchup is crazy, too.
I like it.
I'm excited for that battle.
Arsenal and Swamp. I feel like it's on the same level, for the most part, as Tay-Rock and Swamp. I think Tay-Rock and Swamp is a little higher. But, you know, I think we're going to see a special Arsenal this time around. So, for me, I thought this card is better than SM12. And I feel like being in New York, it brings the nostalgia factor. And like, how are they going to react after all this time? Will they boo again? Is the boo RL going to return? Or are they going to be humble like, yo, we haven't got so many events here. We're going to chill and be happy that they came back. And we're going to put on the best show as a fans as possible for them to come back immediately. What do they do? Yeah,
it's going to be, I know we're going to talk about it a little bit when Amor gets here too, but a lot of people are talking about the crowd. Are they going to cheer Mook? Are they going to... I think since the last time they were at Irving Plaza, it's a whole new fan base. That's too.
What I'm saying. Yeah.
Half the people are newer fans that have never been into that setting before at Irving Plaza. So, I mean, people travel now too. People are traveling to different events that are you know in the tri-state area, and there's gonna be a lot of different fans in there that are looking for maybe that female battle. Maybe they're Swamp fans. Swamp wasn't even in talks back in 2017 or
that's a fact.
whatever. Like, when was the last event in Irving Plaza?
I think the last time they went to Urban Plaza, I was on the card.
Yeah, it did. And
that's possible.
I was in the building.
Maybe Double Impact. Maybe Double Impact.
Yeah,
I think. Maybe Double Impact.
Yeah, that was like 2016, 2017.
2017.
So like,
that the latest I will give them to be 2017.
You have like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 out of the 10 battlers weren't even like a thought back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you got 5 different new fan bases. This is going to be different. I mean, maybe on paper, Summer Madness was a little bit better on paper, but I'm looking forward more to this card, to be honest with you.
I think again, I think I cheated a little bit again, knowing what happened with SM12 and knowing that Homecoming was going to be in New York is like we're gonna favor that as fans. But let me ask you one last question regarding this. Now, people say that they messed up by letting new guys get a shot on SM12. Do you think URL should do that again? Give 2 new guys a 1-round shot?
On Homecoming?
On Homecoming.
I mean, I would say yeah. Only because they messed up because the battle wasn't what they expected. Yeah. You know what I mean? If it was a fire battle, if it's a Chess and Font situation, people are going to, want more of that. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at it. It's a good opening battle to have, if they do decide to do that.
Yeah.
I'm for it. Maybe if it's names that people are a little bit more familiar with, then maybe it'd be a little bit better.
Key point right there that people are familiar with. I feel like for Zeta Dropout versus Flare Soul, it's like, they're doing a whole bunch of name flips, but it's like, y'all don't even know their names like that. He's saying soul this, soul that, like y'all don't even know that.
Like what's his dude's name?
Yeah.
Flare what? Like
they so Flare who? Ha.
Yeah.
Zeta ha. A to drop in, what's the name? So it's like
even if you're paying attention, you still might not know exactly who they are.
Exactly.
Or you heard their names but don't recognize their faces or vice versa. But I think if they do that again and they bring somebody with a more familiar name,
we gotta know. The fan bases that has watched the stream gotta know a little bit of their name. Y'all have to at least show them before. So I would say, again, my realist opinion on the situation is we've already gave somebody a shot. And that shot is either drop out and said Flare the Soul. So I wouldn't do it for Homecoming because on top of that, I feel like the new intro battle would have been Kid, Slade, and Stumbles.
I was gonna say Slade, like out of the Crucible, Stumbles is kind of
we have that there.
Has been around, but
there's no need for somebody under them, and they're kind of new. So I would leave it at how it is. But Euro's gonna do what they're gonna do regardless. So might be surprised, maybe not surprised. Who knows? We'll see. But what I know is New York. You try that in New York. Don't get them booing early.
Yeah.
Do not tease them with a boo good time. So I would not do it. Leave them new guys for this card specifically off.
Because that NC crowd was good, and they were still kind of giving them some slack a little bit.
So don't tease them with the boo.
In New York, it could get scary.
All right, chat. Since we're going up the numbers right now real fast, chat. Y'all pick what card was better on paper, SM12 or Homecoming. Hold on, I know how to do this now. Pardon me. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I would say on paper, like Homecoming might be a little more. I hate even to say top heavy because it's really not. Arsenal's the 4th battle down, and Arsenal's Arsenal.
Yeah.
K-Shine, you got these super duper god tier vets on this card, man. I don't know. This is a tough one to kind of compare a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see which one's better, and we'll close out when this is done. SM12 is winning. I lied to the fans. I need everybody to vote, please. We got way more than this. I'm tired of saying this. The numbers are too high for the.
Takes one click to vote.
It literally is a click. Please vote. Depending on the art's performance, could be definitely worth the 4th spot down. Oh, Homecoming's winning now. Please turn your phone sideways. Like if you're watching like this, you can't vote. You see that? I'm on caffeine right now. When you turn it this way, you can go ahead and vote real quick, press a button, and then that's it. Our Homecoming's winning, and you can turn it back sideways, you're good. It don't take no time to do that. It don't take no time to do that, people. Come on.
We'll get to that Arsenal swamp battle. I'm looking forward to that one, too.
We're going to talk today, man.
There's a lot of caveats in that battle. There's a lot going on in this whole card. I'm looking forward to it. You got, man.
M. Lang, you're crediting Shook versus Chest. The people were shitting on that battle. So I don't want to rank that in my equation because the people were shitting on it.
That was like a surprise.
They were
that was
shitting on
like the cherry on top for a card like that. That you got the performance of the night from Suge.
Yeah.
Like, what are the odds of that?
I'm just saying. On paper, it was being shitted on.
If somebody's gonna stand out like that you wouldn't expect on this card, is it a Jack Boy? Is it like I think we know what to expect from Swamp after that last performance. Like, I don't know, maybe a Slade. I don't know. We'll see. Shall see.
Let's get into Homecoming. I want to pull up at some point. With that being said, champion. We remain here. It's your boy Jay Black, aka Black Man. One more time.
Yes, sir. We here.
Mr. Shake the Building.
Mr. Shake the Building is here.
You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
Homecoming.
Yes, sir.
New York, Irving Plaza, one of URL's beginning main stages. Again, it was Webster Hall first, if I'm not mistaken. I was there. And then it was Irving Plaza. When they couldn't get Webster Hall, they got their home back. Again, if you didn't know, a lot of crazy things happened in New York at that time, and they and then locked up. It's like, oh, we can't go there no more. That's all I can say. So it made force URL to go on the road, and they traveled to different avenues and different places and this and that, and they no longer needed New York. But now they're back home, hence Homecoming. But by the way, the algorithm does not rock with your boy Jay Black. So when this drops on YouTube, please hit the like button. Help us out. Help us out. This algorithm thing is real. So comment, hit the like button, please. We trying to feed both sides of everything. So hit the like button and shake my hand. Appreciate that. We'll be back in New York. And will it be rough? Will it be tough? Will New York reign supreme and really be what they were in the upcoming again? Because URL got their name from as the most difficult crowd from New York. URL was created in New York. You feel me? The standing outside for a couple hours before the door opens was from New York. But I will say
I was in those lines.
Yeah,
too.
I was in them lines too.
Yes, I was in those lines.
Now things have changed. Because I'm going to tell you guys the experiences that we had back then. So if you want to go to Urban Plaza or SM or Webster Hall, SM 1, 2, or Night of Main Events, something like that, you waited in line. If you was a true fan or a super fan like myself, you got there like 11 a.m., 10 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Then the doors opened at 1 or 2. And then you had to wait.
And unless you had a milk crate or a picnic chair or whatever it was, you were standing all day.
You were standing all day. And the thing about it, back then, nothing was on stage. You were standing at an empty stage. So we wonder like, why people booing? Because at those times, we stood at an empty stage for 2 hours. So if you ever wonder why a New York crowd was tough, because we went through that shit. I'm telling you. We looked at an empty stage for 2 hours. There was no entertainment. There was no warm battle, nothing like that. There was no comments. There was no pay-per-view, no nothing. I'm telling you how it was back then. Keep it 1,000. Stood at an empty stage for 2.5 hours, and then the first MC went on. So you waited approximately about 6 hours before you heard a bar. Rough and tough back then. What I'm saying is nowadays, you get commentary. You know what time is coming on. At worst, you'll wait about 30 minutes, but you'll see us talk. You hear Jay Black, New DNA, Free Sue Surf. You would have heard Surf. You would hear something. You would hear something going on. You had things. You have a screen in the background showing you this and that. Announcements.
Yeah, trailers are playing.
Like things is happening nowadays. Yeah.
It's not just Don DeMarco playing music or.
Exactly. So now it's like, okay, now we can chill a little bit more. Things are more in line for you to just have a more streamlined experience. So. Maybe we don't get no booze like that. I'm just saying, but times have changed. We'll see.
Unless you're whacked, then
oh yeah, it's gonna hurt.
I mean, they're gonna tell you what it is regardless.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for this card, man. We're back at Irving Plaza. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I mean, a lot of people are wondering, like you said, how the crowd's going to be. Like I said in the last one, there's going to be a lot of new fans, and not even new, but just different.
Yeah.
It's going to be a whole different vibe, I think. You got a lot of battlers on the card that really weren't around or talked about the last time they were in New York. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a whole different vibe, man. I'm looking forward to kind of how the crowd receives these guys, for sure.
All right, we can start with Kid Slade versus Stumbles. I think this is a fire matchup. a dope matchup. Again, if you didn't know, we were supposed to get this on SM12. There were some hiccups, let's say that. You know what I mean? There was some, I guess, security issues on two sides because of the heat that they generate between the two names. Not getting too much into that now. Obviously, you know, if you pay attention, you know. So now it made sense for this card, and I think it's actually good. They had their slot, and it's not much of a surprise no more. Like people know, and it's the anticipation through that situation made it grow even bigger. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to it. But in terms of how do you feel about it, and who would you have winning?
Yeah, what are we, about 3 weeks out? I think I want to hear them start to talk now. Time to start marketing, promoting these battles.
They cool though. They like, I think, from the same area or something like that. So
yeah, I mean,
you won't hear too much trash talk. They ever respect each other, but
just sell the battle a little bit. I mean, right. These are two of my favorites right now. I mean, I guess is it a welcome back for Stumbles? Because he said he was done and now he's back, and then
you're never done. Like
you're never done.
You're never done. Shout out to Diddy versus Bill. Like, you're never done. Shout out to Arsenal, was supposed to be done. You're never done.
Yeah.
You know, so
Arsenal was so long ago.
You know, you're never done. You get the card, there's a back there that makes sense, and it's sort of a huge card. You're never really done.
So welcome back. You know, if that needs to be said, the Stumbles, one of my favorites right now. But Slade is definitely another one of my favorites too, man. He's been on a spree. He's been on the gates. He's been on all these different leagues and just putting performance after performance, quotables after quotables.
Yeah.
Man, Slade. When they say I'm different, I think he kind of fits in that category.
Plug talk.
Yeah, that plug talk. He's got the look. He's got the aura. He's got the bars, the kind of slang, the talk like that. This is gonna be one of them ones. I'm not gonna give my debatable yet because it's just the first one.
Don't use it.
I'm going to go Slade 2-1 in this just because consistency over inconsistency every time. Slade has shown to me in the more recent transactions that I've seen where he's put on these performances that are like really memorable. Stumbles too, but you know, he has that tendency to kind of get under his own skin, so to speak, and just kind of like mess up a little bit. But I mean, when he's on one too. But I got Slade. That plug talk is just that's my type of talk. I like that, so I got Slade 2-1.
For me, first and foremost, when I first heard Kid Slade, I'm like, who the hell is this? And I said, yo, why is he in a Crucible? Like you said, he has the look, the sound. Like he sounds like a vet.
He's got it.
He sounds like a vet. Pull him out the Crucible now. And I'm like, hold on. You win 10 grand if you win a Crucible. So I said, leave him.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess up his breast. So
let
leave him in a Crucible. Don't let him win first. And then just pull him out. And then I mean, like, make it make sense. And so Kid Slade for me, consistency. Again, he has been losing. I think he's actually on a streak. Right now in terms of wins. So it's kind of hard for me to go against him, but the explosiveness, again, for consistency. Kid Slade. But explosiveness, unpredictable, unorthodox, Stumbles has it.
That voice projection from Stumbles sometimes, man. That just, it adds so much flair to like the bar. It's crazy.
And on top of that, we're in New York. I think they will be a little bit more, in my personal opinion, I could be wrong. I'll be wrong a lot. They could be more receptive to Stumbles type talk.
It's different talk. It's definitely different.
I think they have different talks.
Yeah, they have different talk.
They both kind of talk, plug this and, that, and I did this, I did that. But I feel like for this particular battle, it's definitely different. On top of that, when we talk about being consistent, again, this matchup was supposed to be booked for SM12. So if there was any worries of you having, Stumbles might mess up, he has extra time. Now, I feel like Kid Slade would have been on point no matter how much time he had. But we have Stumbles having extra time. I don't see him messing up at all. I don't see Stumbles messing up at all.
As long as he's focused, which I think he was in those last couple battles he had with Suge, and I think there was like one or two other ones, and he was good.
Yeah,
he was real good. So I mean, as long as you focus and you know that material, I mean, this could be one of them ones for sure. Especially to like open the night up.
Yeah.
Open the main card at least. Like this could set the room off crazy.
Yeah.
For sure.
I want to see what they do with this pressure. Now, I will say Kid Slade battle Big T and Battle of the Bayou. And I heard that was between 600 to 800 people. So that's kind of a large crowd.
Size. Yeah,
that's a great size. So he might have felt that pressure. Stumbles when he battled Snake Eyes, I'm thinking about 500. Irving Plaza is a whole different beast.
Yeah, you're looking at like double that probably.
Triple it. If you use it for Snake Eyes and Stumbles, triple it. I see this card selling out. It ain't sold out yet, to my knowledge, but I foresee this card selling out. It is in New York, and a lot of fans originated, I would say, from New York, so it's easy access.
Right.
So they're gonna be like, let me hop on this event right now. So I want to see who handles that pressure the best, and I feel like whoever handles it the best wins. But my prediction for right now is Stumbles 2-1. Everybody in the chat, give us your pick right now.
You think this is a bigger battle for Stumbles than the Snake Eyes battle?
Yes.
Because there was a lot riding on that too. Just the talk, the animosity, the belt, like the stage it was on. Like a lot of people were watching for that battle. But this is on Homecoming.
Yeah, it's kids. It's
different
kids
type of pressure.
It's Murder Mook. It's Murder Mook versus Geechee Gotti, and it's the stage as well.
Yeah.
It's the stage as well. You don't really need the animosity. I feel like, again, kids slaying Stumbles is cool. Not going to have the animosity to each other, but I feel
different type of pressure.
The pressure on this one is crazy. All right, we're going to put the vote up right now. Everybody vote. Please vote.
This could go either way. Like if Stumbles has to be prepared, man. He has to be focused.
Yeah. Here at Champion, we got to pick. We only get one debatable.
Yeah.
We only get one debatable. All right, Stumbles, Kid Slade. Okay, you like Kid Slade winning. Please vote. We have way more than that in the chat. Please vote. Turn your phone to the side like this. You know what I'm saying? You see that? And then you can vote. Boom. It's looking like Kid Slade's winning this one. Consistency always wins.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency always wins. On top of that, his record is looking really good. All right. You want about to move on in a second. Be 1 second, chat. Champion! Thank you for watching. And for more exclusive content and to be a part of the process, please subscribe to the Champion Gold Patreon. Salute. Shake my hand.
They tryna handle the wave, I can show them. I get my brothers paid like I owe them. Go crazy with a couple K's like I'm owed them. These haters in my face like I know them. Snakes all up in the grass till I'm on them. If they ain't in my clique, I don't bro 'em. My circle is tight knit like a